Here we go.
9:17 is our time right now. Thank you so much, Elena. President-elect Donald Trump set to be inaugurated as our 47th president. We are just about 40 minutes away right now from the swearing in. And this is a live look inside what is now, of course, the rotunda, not outside where this would normally had been held, because we are on track to be the coldest presidential inauguration day in 40 years. Temps. The highs just forecasted in the 20s. Right now, it's about 27 degrees.
That would be a lot of people standing in frigid temperatures.
Yes.
So it's been moved indoors this year, despite the cold. Roughly 250,000 guests are still expected to show up, and to protect them, about 25,000 law enforcement, military personnel will be there, including 7,800 National Guard members.
Inaugurations are among the most historic events in our nation.
So joining us to talk about the tradition, Gordon James, who actually worked on a couple of presidential inauguration committees, including Trump's in 2017. You were also there for Bush's, so congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.
The stuff you brought in is super cool.
Yes, this is a tradition, you know, that the world looks to us to hold.
Sure.
This is how we do it. We transfer power in an orderly fashion, and every 4 years, either the incumbent gets re-sworn in or the new president and vice president gets sworn in, and this is what the world expects of us.
So how far out do you start planning for something like this?
Day one.
Day
one, the election is called, and the committee, the Presidential Inaugural Committee, is formed, and we start planning, and there are thousands of folks that are civilian folks that are working on the balls and the opening ceremony. The military is handling the parade. Congress is handling the swearing in. The candlelight dinners, we got to work on all the opening ceremonies. We did them at the Lincoln Memorial. Muhammad Ali and all these different people came. It was terrific.
It is amazing to see all these mementos that you have. What is your most memorable inauguration that you helped plan for?
I think the one that was the most stressful was 2001, because we couldn't start until the middle of December because the election was delayed until the Supreme Court ruled on the Florida counting. And we only had a month, and we had Christmas and New Year's in between. The head of the PIC, the Presidential Inaugural Committee, says, look, you got $30 million, that's it, there's no more money. We're not even sure we have that much, but I was just the guy to spend that $30 million. I went through $4 million in firecrackers day one.
Talk about what you have here, because we've got to take a look at some of this. It is all just amazing.
So these are the invitations for 2005. These are the formal invitations that you got in the mail, and then you could respond, and your tickets would somehow magically get to you.
We never got one, Scott.
No, we didn't. It was lost in the mail.
I think the tickets now are on the phone.
The seating chart is really cool, too, because it lists the name of the VIPs.
This I swiped out of the reviewing stand, which is right across the street from the White House. And this is after the president and vice president and first ladies, second lady leave the Capitol. They parade down Pennsylvania Avenue, and they end up right here. And they watch the rest of the parade from right here.
Okay.
And this was sitting there after everybody had gone back into the White House. This was sitting there. I thought, better snag it.
Yeah, right. Somebody else is going to. Might as well be you.
And it's 20. It's 20 years old now.
05, yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Then this is some garage art.
Where'd you steal this one?
Dennis Thompson at White House Flowers actually swiped this, and it said in his garage he was working on the. White House Flowers is here in Phoenix. And he was working on the White House, on the inaugural, and he swiped this. And then he kept it in his garage for about 10 years, and now it's in my garage.
Your garage, very nice.
That's some pretty nice artwork for a garage.
It's so cool. Well, it's
so fun.
It's so cool to have you in here talking about this.
Thank you.
We know you for your public relations business, but who knew you were a committee member for Inauguration Day? So
it was indeed an honor.
Yeah,
thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thanks,
that's great.
I imagine moving it indoors is probably a huge nightmare.
It is a logistical nightmare and so much disappointment, you know.
Yeah.
Only 20,000 people in the Cap Center as opposed to hundreds of thousands that it would have been.
Well, hopefully they can still get a parade outdoors or something.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.